Old buddy. Back in the day, everyone said my blade was the best in the world. But what they didn't know was, I no longer wanted to make weapons for killing. All I wanted was to make farming tools that could help people fill their bellies. Oh, you're still not quite there yet, but I need to hurry up and bring these materials to my wife.
The Blade Master's been hiding for the world for years. Bahamas heroes have searched for him, but none succeeded. But on your conference, I find a trace of the Blade Master. To fight over this mine.
Who cares? Those bumpkins from Ming Manor. Such an amazing mine. Anything Tiangong Workshop has its eye on, we're going to get our hands on.
The Crown Prince wants this mine to offer it to the Blade Master and ask for material in return. Don't you dare mess things up.
Yes, senior sister. But the Blade Master will rule the world. He's been gone for years, if in the end nobody finds him. Then wouldn't the mine just belong to us?
Kid! Oh, you really think you can chop down such a thick tree with an unsharpened axe? No way.
This axe is ridiculously sharp.
This beat-up axe is actually sharp.
But senior sister, you're a 9th rank blacksmith. Your blood-tempered weapon would.
Shatter it in a second.
My Lotus-Flying artifact is ranked in the top 10 legendary weapons out there. And yet, this unsharpened axe destroys it in an instant.
Who made this axe?
I have no idea. I just picked it up from the trash heap.
Whoever made this
Must be a real master.
must be a real master. Must be a real master.
Oh, the Blade Master will be back.
If we bring him back to Tiangong Workshop, the Crown Prince will be thrilled.
Let's go. We're heading to Ming Manor right now.
My father-in-law. Materials delivered. Wu Shuang.
Focus on forging the sword.
I think your brother Muzu is right. From now on, don't interrupt. Oh, he's teaching me swordsmithing. It's not the same as you making axes.
What are you staring at? Go split up the materials now.
All you did was save our fall.
Senior sister.
Ming Manor's live-in son-in-law.
All these years,
He's still just a useless bum living off her.
Well, these are materials from our mine. If you put them in the wrong furnace, you'll ruin dozens of pieces. How dare you divide them up with your eyes closed?
Master. He didn't even look, but got every piece right.
Lu Yan.
Father-in-law.
Nicely done. But from now on, don't waste your time making axes and hoes. I can work odd jobs at Ming Manor.
Thank you, father-in-law. But helping a farmer make a good axe is something I really care about right now.
pathetic. A junk axe could never compare to the sword I forged.
So with Wu Shuang. Wu Shuang. Wu Shuang. Just you watch.
Our sword will
be perfect.
Hold on. Now this is using star pattern draws ore. You need a 3-stage layering process. We'll start with slow struggle fire to drive out the cold. Otherwise, it looks ruined right. What do you know?
This is rare ore Tiangong Workshop hired us to forge into a sword. We'll need to use high heat to drive out the cold. We'll save the gentle fire for a simmering chicken soup.
If he was really that good, he wouldn't be hauling. Or for a living.
Sword forging isn't like making axes. Don't talk nonsense or people will laugh.
But considering heat expansion and contraction, you might actually have a point. Wu Shuang.
Wu Shuang. We did it. What the hell?
You really called it.
Oh my god. What just happened?
Son-in-law, have you finished forging?
The sword we ordered from Tiangong Workshop?
Gentlemen, we at Tiangong Workshop used the absolute best ore, and you forged us this.
Piece of junk? Pay up.
This kind of ore is worth a fortune. Even if you sold all of Minjian Manor.
It wouldn't be enough to pay for it.
It's just some ore, isn't it? Who are you trying to fool here? It's so fragile. How much could it really be worth?
This ore really is from the western region. In the mainland, it's priceless. But when you commissioned us, you purposely hid the properties of this ore. So who should be responsible for this?
Right here is our problem. It's Tiangong Workshop's commission contract. You signed it yourselves, representatives of Mingjian Manor. I don't think you can deny it now.
Sir,
It's true.
our skills weren't up to par.
So, how do you want to do it right? As you ask me. Your Mingjian manners. Mine is pretty impressive. Just hand it over to Tiangong Workshop.
So that's what you're after all along, the mine. Like your Tiangong Workshop. You use it puts its influence to run wild among ordinary people. Like you seriously push people too far.
The people of Mingjian Manor rely solely on this mine to make a living. If you close the mine, you're cutting off their survival. Save it.
You lowlifes. Hogging the mine.
And turning out trash like this.
What a waste of a treasure. Hand over the mine before it's too late.
But you're not just taking the mine from Mingjian Manor. You're gambling with the lives of tens of thousands of people.
Now that the Blade Master is nowhere to be found, finding the expert who forged the legendary axe is 100 times more important than seizing a mine. I have to figure out a way to force the expert to come forward.
But since you want to protect people's livelihoods, then let's settle this the old-fashioned way. Whoever can use ore from this mountain to forge the best weapon gets the mine. If you win, Tiangong Workshop promises not to come after this place for the next 3 years. But if you lose, the mine changes hands immediately.
You're certified master smiths, yet you want to bully. Master smiths, aren't you afraid people will laugh at you when word gets out?
But this mine's resources are valuable. Only the strong deserve to have them. If you don't have what it takes, why are you hogging the place?
Don't lose your nerve before the contest even starts. After all these years as failure in the UA family, I'm disappointed in you. Master, here's a contest. Let's do it. Miuju is a forging genius. And Wu Shuang and you on our side, we might just win.
Hanye, don't be reckless. They're from Tiangong Workshop, the most respected smithing workshop in the city.
So what? The Blade Master came from humble beginnings too. And he's the best in the world.
We compare ourselves to the Blade Master.
A contest is a contest. Master, I honestly didn't know. I probably use again ore. That's why I made a mistake. But if we use our own ore for the contest, I'll be able to perform the way I really can.
That's right. Even though they're from Tiangong Workshop, they don't understand our ore alike. We do.
Exactly, Master. New Zhu is incredibly talented. But if you had the same resources as Tiangong Workshop, he'd be the next Blade Master. People should come begging him for his masterpieces.
Master Yue,
Have you made up your mind?
We'll compete.
in smithing, first you aim for sharpness, then you seek strength, and finally the spirit of the blade. For round 1, we'll see whose weapon is sharper. It's a special test stone from Tiangong Workshop. Only a qualified weapon can cut through it. We'll each send 3 people, using only ordinary ore from the mine to forge blades. Whoever's blades cut through more test stones wins.
These test stones are made from ancient cold rock. They're almost unbreakable. They find weapons made from ordinary materials. But you're scared.
You can concede now.
Wu Shuang and I have already passed the Forden Tiangong Workshop Zone test with weapons we made last year. We won't have a problem.
We only have 2 of us, though. We need 1 more.
I can do it, Master. Let me try to cut the test stone.
But none of you are up for this.
A son-in-law.
You're up. Father-in-law. You.
Master, Liu Yan is just a blacksmith. I don't use to make horseshoes. I understand it. Sure, but he's not qualified for a contest like this.
If Master just wants to give his son-in-law the chance to get famous, then I have no objection. But today's contest isn't just about Mingjian Manor. Rather, it is about the livelihoods of tens of thousands of people in this sea. Letting him compete would only hold us back.
Dad, well, you really don't need to take sides. Let's go Yan just for me. Manor survives or not. We'll just see how to compete.
Quit stalling. Might as well just throw in the towel.
When it matters most, you gotta rely on me. Wu Shuang, you're up first. I'll pursue your brother. You're second. I'll take the rear.
All right then, let's get started.
Junior Sister Wushang's Yao Wei forging technique is already flawless.
A senior sister Wushang is amazing. What's that? She's able to break at least 7 or 8 test stones, right?
The blade only went through single stage quenching. The heat treatment was off. The blade edge is curly, but she can only get through 2 test stones.
Good thing Master had you Marian. Always so native. Come on, Missy.
Not bad. That's a textbook willow leaf dagger.
Wushang, show them what we're made of. Go smash 7 or 8 of those blocks.
So Ming Manner's a rich girl. I thought she'd have some real talent, but she didn't get a 10th as skilled as whoever made that axe.
Ming Manner's result, 2 blocks.
This guy called it again. Could it be?
Sorry for letting everyone down.
It's all right, Wushang. For a sword made with ordinary materials, breaking 2 is already impressive.
Next time, you can try zone quenching.
Yeah, we could use the zone quench technique. Well, that's a really advanced method. None of us even know how.
Why?
Not something that difficult. Can you really do it and still give pointers?
I'll talk. No proof. That's just showing off. Anyone can throw out ideas.
Learning master. Forge masters. No way I could do that.
Let me show you what Tiangong Workshop can do. This here is my specially crafted triangular spike.
Triangular spike. The young edges. You really forged the edges in that short amount of time. What's that blue glow?
Coming off the blade? Is that a weapon spirit?
No way. If it had a weapon spirit, he'd break 7 or 8 blocks easy.
That blue glow just means the ore didn't heat enough. Left a blue blemish. This spike's ruined. He'll only break 2 test stones.
What blue blemish? He was just a blacksmith. What do you know about blue marks and red marks?
Two blocks. Tiangong Workshop also gets 2. It's a tie.
From just now until now. He's called it 3 times straight. But on a normal day, he's just a blacksmith, isn't he?
Cousin, your sister. I always work with the best materials. I don't know ordinary stuff like they do.
If you're useless, just go home.
So much for Tiangong Workshop. That's all they've got? Don't worry, junior sister. I'll definitely beat them.
Let's go, senior brother.
Today, you'll see what real Ninja Manner techniques look like, and lose fair and square.
That axe forger. Could that really be him?
Please, teach me.
That girl must be scared. Why else would she show so much respect to our senior brother? Senior brother, show them what real lay. A forging genius looks like.
Watch carefully. This is a tri-star flowing flame method from the Blade God.
Quenched 3 times, hammered 3 times. It guarantees a streamlined blade. Cuts sharper than ever.
He's actually mastered the Blade Gaunt's legendary triple-layered technique.
Senior brother's flowing flame sword is finished.
Wow, senior brother is awesome.
10 blocks. Way to go, senior brother.
I told you. Our senior brother's here. Victory was a sure thing. Why are you smiling, Guyan? Don't tell me you've been humbled by our senior. About their skills? If it were you up there, you probably couldn't even break 1 block. Not bad.
Not bad. But he's still nothing compared to that master who made the axe. But he's not the axe forger.
Well, admit you're impressed.
And junior brother, go teach this arrogant guy a lesson.
If he keeps boasting, he'll be
the next Blade God. If you're the next Blade God, then I'm the Blade God himself.
Watch closely.
So, what do you think?
He's using the TriStar Flowing Flame, too. He's got most of the technique down. Not bad. He should be able to break 20 blocks.
$20 blocks? No way.
Could he really? What the? Impossible.
That's twice what senior brother managed.
Is this really the gap between Tiangong Workshop and us?
If breaking 10 blocks makes you guys senior brother, and I just broke 20, shouldn't you be calling me grandpa?
This is a waste of time. I have the mines right in my grasp, but still can't find the master. I guess I'll have to enter myself to force that expert to show up.
If you want to win those mines back, you can't hold anything back. I'll take this round first. So you guys think about who you're sending for the next.
Senior sister, you don't need to step in for these guys.
Linger. Wait, is she really Tiangong Workshop's personal disciple? Xiaoling? Her?
The old man's got some sharp eyes. I'll give him that.
Tiangong's 19 smelts. Interesting.
But to master that, you need at least 20 years of forging experience. Thought she's just a kid. No way.
19 smelts.
Who is she?
That's Xiaolinger. She awakened at 9. Awakened her weapon spirit at 13. We became a grade 9 forge master by 18. She is Tiangong Workshop's personal disciple.
Senior sister's wild goose blade. When she swings, you can hear a wild goose's mournful cry. She splits the air with force.
$30 blocks.
Is that the legendary weapon spirit?
Xiaolinger! Xiaolinger! Xiaolinger!
She still can't surpass that axe. What a shame. What a shame.
Who are you guys sending?
If you want to beat Tiangong Workshop, you'll need to break at least 30 test stones. Even if I trained for 100 more years, I still wouldn't be a match for her.
Wouldn't it be better to just give up early? No point wasting time here. Folks, hurry up and hand over the mine. All of you,
Get the hell out of the mine.
You go.
Master.
Dad, are you out of your mind? Hu Yan doesn't know a thing.
Master.
Let him take stage. You might as well let me do it. After all, I've spent a few years learning from you.
I could at least smash a few pieces.
No way.
is everyone at Ming useless? Guys like this actually have the nerve to step up and challenge us? Old man, you've already lost. Hand over the mine. And do it quietly.
That kid's clearly just an apprentice.
Master Yue, we're at the end of the road here.
Isn't it time to show us what you're really made of? Pick one more person. Let the final result be what matters.
This is the last round.
Let Guyan compete.
Master, let's get another chance. How can we waste it on him?
Yeah, Dad. It's the final round. How could you send in the most useless guy we've got? Gu Yan, listen to me. Don't do it. This is our last shot. It's really helpless. Let Big Bro compete again.
Shut up. Let him go up. So what if he does? At most, he'll break 10 more pieces. We still can't win. All of us are doomed to get kicked out of Ming anyway. This is the last round.
Do as I say.
Send Gu Yan up. Guyan, consider it an old man's plea.
The mine is the only home that people have. It doesn't belong to Tiangong Workshop. I'll do my best to protect both. This mine and Mingjian Villa.
It's over. Totally over now. Are we really? Doomed to get kicked off the mine.
Lightning strike pattern. Star forged under fire. Dry hammer to the bone. 100 strikes to make steel.
You're this close and you still hit it crooked.
What a loser. You can't even hold a hammer steady.
Maybe you should call me master.
Let me give you a lesson or two.
He seriously can't do anything.
Master, you never should have wasted your kindness on him. But this time, he didn't just drag us down. He got everyone in Mingjian Villa involved.
Every blow from that hammer means more lives lost.
Ming-jiao is just that way. I'm ruling the whole world. If the Blade God agreed to forge weapons for me, I'd have the strength I need. And Ming-jiao, all of it would be yours.
By forging weapons, it's only about slaughtering innocents. I'd rather go back up to the mountains and live out my days as a blacksmith. Let it all end here. I was so insistent on making tools that don't kill. I forgot that weapons themselves aren't good or evil. It all depends on who uses them.
Guyan. I'm betting you can save tens of thousands of people in the city. Don't let me down.
That technique. How is it so much like the lost skill of the Blade God?
Guyan, you useless idiot. All you made was a machete?
What? You think this testing's known as a carrot or something?
Guyan, you actually brought something like that for the contest? You really let me down.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Let me go next.
I'll definitely do better than him.
This loser. What could he possibly make?
It has to be scrap metal.
Thundersteel 100 folds. A nameless blade. Showing its edge by itself, shining without boasting.
There's still hope.
He has a weapon spirit too.
That's not your average machete.
No way.
That weapon spirit. It's the Blade God's lost technique.
Thundersteel 100 folds.
What is with this weird weather?
It was thundering just a minute ago.
Now it's clear as day.
I actually thought. I just seen some insane legendary move.
Turns out it was just the weather about to rain.
Or maybe it was just my imagination. Yeah, that makes sense.
The Blade God's Thundersteel 100 folds. There's no way an ordinary person could master that.
The legendary Blade God. There's no way it could be him.
$100.
You actually smashed.
100 test stones all at once.
How is that even possible?
Even Linger Shija couldn't pull that off.
Who is this guy, really?
Guyan, how are you so amazing?
Who exactly are you?
Who cares if he just got lucky?
Bottom line is, we won.
No way. It's just a little son. How could he have skills like this? Guyan, be honest with us. But did you not use top-shelf materials just now?
What materials used just now?
Or the ones you picked yourself?
What the Shishong said makes sense. With regular materials, how could it come out this strong?
When forging weapons, the quality of raw materials matters, but only if your forging technique is on point. Does the result really shine?
Yeah, exactly. Even with the best materials, normal people couldn't bring out so much power.
Master, you've been fooled by him. If he was really that skilled, why would he waste his life as a blacksmith, making horseshoes?
Well, I mean,
He only just won because he got lucky and accidentally used premium materials.
No matter what, this blade is still quality work.
What if you bring it back to Tiangong Workshop and offer it to the Crown Prince?
I'll get it use that, but actually use something for butchering chickens. This knife is perfect for him. He's just casually giving away.
Well, even a blade like this, for chopping chicken, maybe his skills are far beyond what we think. I have to find a way to figure out who he is for real.
You guys won the first round. For the second round, let's see who can forge the toughest weapon. Both sides will team up and forge one weapon together. We'll get on stage and compete. Whoever can shatter the other's weapon wins the match. So, who's stepping up for you guys?
Guyan, the second round really matters. Can you help out the manor one more time?
Father-in-law, don't worry. I'll do my best.
All right. Good. For round 2. Guyan will lead. Mu Zhu will assist.
No way. I'm a senior disciple of Ming Manor, and you want me to be an assistant to a blacksmith? I'd be destroying our reputation. He only won the last round by dumb luck. I refuse to take orders from him this time. I'll forge my own weapon. Wu Shuang, help me out. With our teamwork, Tiangong Workshop won't stand a chance.
Maybe Guyan won, by luck. But this round, we can't leave it to chance again. Guyan, Isham, how about we each forge our own weapon? Well, that way, we might have a better shot. You got this. Give it your all.
Don't worry, ma'am. I know what I'm doing.
Miss? Just focus on helping Mu Zhu out. I'm here with Gu Yan. How bad can it go? Come on, move. Do you even know how to handle overheating? Just help me out in a bit, that's all.
You picked the wrong materials. The parts you make are all going to come out in different sizes.
You're just some horseshoe making. Apprentice from a forge. Don't try and boss me around.
Crap. This is bad. Real bad. These pieces are all different sizes. Totally useless. We're done for now.
A bunch of country bumpkins. I still think you can compete with Tiangong Workshop? Every piece is a different size. I'd like to see what you do with all this junk.
I wonder how he's planning to deal with this garbage.
Anyway, we're just building a backup weapon. Honestly, we might not even need to use it. As soon as Mu Zhu's weapon is ready, we've got this in the bag.
Fine. Go ahead.
Let's see what tricks you can pull.
Oh, wait.
Yin-yang dual forging?
What is this?
How many more tricks is this guy have up his sleeve?
So, how does it go?
The material we just refined came out all different sizes. It's going to take more time.
You don't need to step in. Our genuine staff is strong enough to crush Tiangong Studio.
A senior, go beat them already.
So what if it's big?
It has to be tough, too.
Tiangong Studio's Tiangong Whip is a royal weapon. It could shatter your
genuine staff in seconds. Well, let's see then.
Sure, bring it on.
Senior blocked it with his genuine staff. We might actually win.
Is that all you've got? How many brag about Tiangong Studio now? Mu Zhu, senior. Don't go easy on him.
Why aren't they attacking? Are they scared?
He's looking for the weak spots in the genuine staff. 3 inches, 7 inches. Those are the weak points in the staff. They're just toying with Mu Zhu. But once they get bored, they'll go for one fatal blow. Mu Zhu's genuine staff is going to split into 3 pieces.
Jinx. Well, senior staff doesn't have problems. You're just jealous.
I told you, bigger isn't better. Aren't you tired?
I don't have time to mess around with you.
Moo Zoo Senior. What the?
It really broke into 3 pieces.
Zhongyang had to test it, so in time to find the flaw. But he only took a quick look and saw right through it.
The junior staff really snapped into funny parts. Liu Yan's predictions are spot on. He's got a deep understanding of forging. Who was this guy, anyway?
Senior, what the heck is going on? Did Genuine staff break like that?
They're all from Tiangong Studio, all trained as a team of forgers. Wu Shuang just started with me a few years ago.
If you're not as skilled, practice more. It's not Wu Shuang's fault.
Their team had several people working together. There's only 2 of us. No wonder we can't compete. If you admit that.
If you admit that, Tiangong Studios forging is way ahead of Mingjian Mountain Villa.
Then.
But your weapons aren't worth keeping. You're hogging the mine.
Just to make this junk? Hurry up and get lost. Mingjian Mountain Villa is finished.
Hold on. My modern forging is done.
Guyan, what can you possibly do now? That mess up with the materials was my mistake. You don't have to humiliate me like this.
Who do you think you are? That pile of scrap, even Blade Master couldn't save it.
Let him have a go.
3 rounds total. All you need is to make sure we win the next one, and they still get kicked out. They're letting Guyan go out there with broken weapons, and he's definitely going to get hurt.
I get 1 chance. You're the ones who sent a loser out.
He somehow managed to reshape scrap metal and forged it into a mace. Like that. It isn't something anyone can do.
A mace is naturally super tough. This forging process is really complex. But how did you finish? It's so fast? That kind of skill. I've only ever heard stories about Blade Master.
1 chance is all you get. Lose, and you're done. Get out of the mine.
Stop. Use the mace you forged. Let's have 1 more round.
Senior sister.
Last round. I couldn't get a good look at the blade he made. This time, I'm testing it myself.
The maces are way tougher than whips. There's no other way now. I'll just have to try.
This isn't an ordinary weapon. Stop messing around.
Special weapons are still made by people. Not just waving weapons around. It's not your thing as a horseshoe forger. I studied martial arts, at least. I'll handle this round.
What's this? No martial arts needed to use it.
What's the point of a weapon if you can't fight? Just sit tight and watch. I'll take your place. So you don't get hurt. Later. You owe me big time.
You're using the mace all wrong.
It's just a broken weapon.
Don't take it so seriously.
That's enough already.
Guyan, I really underestimated you. I mean, it actually held up against her strike.
Don't get cocky. I'm a blacksmith, making stuff from scrap. We can't outdo my off. Junior staff.
Let's see about that.
You better be careful. Who knows? Maybe that mace will shatter into 8 pieces soon.
The power of this mace is actually nothing special.
See? I said that mace wouldn't work. It's super awkward to use.
Careful.
I put all my strength in, but the mace still didn't break.
Switch. Let me try.
Climb up.
Guyan. There's no way a person could withstand the Tiangong whip. You'll end up stained blood too.
Shut your mouth, or you'll spill even more.
You.
Son-in-law.
Don't worry. That'll be fine.
Fool.
I tried to help, and you still act like a jerk.
It's over.
We're really going to lose now.
You'll know way martial arts. I know what you're using. It's just some defective junk made out of scraps. I'll let you go first. So you can't say I'm picking on you.
If I make a move, you won't have any chance left.
The crap you made. And you still dare to talk big here? If you lose, I want to see you being laughed at. It'll be all Ming manner with you.
Linger Senior's Sky Steel Whip is indestructible. But that piece of junk you're holding. And what even is that mess? And you still dare to act bold in front of Senior. Let me tell you.
This is the Kanglong mace.
Kanglong mace?
What's that supposed to be? Out of all the weapons in the world, the Kanglong mace is the toughest. No matter what weapon your opponent holds, you can break them all with a single blow.
The Kanglong mace is a legendary weapon forged by the Blade Sage. There's only one in existence.
It's sad. There was a small foreign nation that just wanted to live in peace. But because their land produced gold, they were constantly harassed by enemies. The people suffered greatly.
And later on, in order to protect his people and keep them from losing their homes, the king asked the Blade Sage to forge a Kanglong mace. They could shatter any weapon during battle. With this weapon,
A small nation didn't harm anyone. But they put an end to all bloodshed. They kept their land safe and secure. No one has ever seen what the Kanglong mace really looks like.
If that's all true, then Gu Yan actually created the Kanglong mace.
Wouldn't that make him the Blade Sage? Wouldn't that make him the Blade Sage's disciple?
That can't be right.
Before the Blade Sage vanished, no one said he had any students. So where did Gu Yan learn all of this?
Thank you, Blade Sage, for bestowing the Kanglong mace to protect our generation. I hope you'll stay here and become our king. And my people and I will pledge our loyalty for generations to Blade Sage.
My heart is not here. The Kanglong mace can reveal the weaknesses of any weapon in battle. Strike any weapon with it, and it will break if invaders come again in the future. The mace will keep you safe.
Thank you, Father of the Nation. Our generations, generation, will serve Blade Sage with absolute loyalty.
I won't intervene again. You go first.
fine. Let me see. If what you're holding is really the legendary Kanglong mace.
The Sky Steel Whip just shattered into dust.
What? How is that even possible?
Just one strike, and the Sky Steel Whip was destroyed. Is this really the power of the legendary Kanglong mace?
With that kind of power, could he be?
Gu Yan, you're incredible.
It's enough if you stay safe.
That's awesome, Gu Yan. You've won 2 rounds for us. You protected the estate.
Is this Kanglong Jian really that magical?
Even if what he's holding was actually Kanglong Jian, what he just copied. The Blade Master's tank, that's all. No matter how powerful Kanglong Jian is, it's the Blade Master who's really massive.
In such a short time.
Does that mean he's the actor everyone's been talking about? Oh no, this Kanglong Jian is even scarier than that axe. Maybe he really is the Blade Master. I have to test him with everything I've got.
Yes, we did win this round.
But it's best 2 out of 3. It's not over yet.
You agreed to best 2 out of 3. Are you trying to back out now?
I'm not letting you compete for nothing. If you win the last round, I'll recommend you to serve the Crown Prince. If we get to serve the Crown Prince, isn't that protection for us in these troubled times?
Master, this could be our saints. A chance to rise again.
Son-in-law?
What do you think? I'm good either way. If we need another round, let's go for it. It's just building for one more weapon.
All right. Let's compete.
All right.
For the final round, let's see whose weapon soul is stronger. And this time,
I'm only competing against you.
Big sister, what kind of weapon are you planning to make?
The Yular rejects made by the axe maker could shatter my blood-tempered artifact. So I'll forge another blood-tempered one to test Gu Yan.
for this round, I'm using a blood-tempered artifact.
Everyone heard that, right? with our big sister, a 9th tier blacksmith, pouring her blood into it. This weapon definitely deserves a spot among the top 10 artifacts in the world. You guys have no chance.
The art of blood tempering. So many divine weapons created always start with a blade sacrifice. A true weapon has its own spirit. To create a blood-tempered artifact, the blacksmith must use their own blood to give the weapon a soul,
granting it immense power.
The blade master to make the 康龙剑, but now he has to compete against the blood-tempered artifact. Back when I created my own
Blood-tempered blade. The whole martial world fought and died over it, causing even more bloodshed, so I quit forging altogether. I'm done.
We're done? Sounds more like you can't do it. Even blacksmiths who've trained for years and years might not be able to create a blood-tempered weapon. You're just a smith, so quit dreaming.
Don't worry. Even without blood tempering, I can still beat you.
Weren't you just bragging about beating our linger without using blood tempering? Why aren't you moving now? Did you get scared speechless?
Honestly, I just can't remember what I wanted to make.
Aren't you a blacksmith? What do you normally make?
Towers, handles, axes.
Okay, then make what you're best at. I'm really looking forward to seeing if you can beat me.
Guyan, just go for it. Whatever you want to make is fine.
But I agree, Gu Yang does have some skill. But this could really put our state's name on the map. If we lose, I'll lose outright when we're so close.
Even if you lose, it's alright. As long as everyone's safe and sound, as long as our family's together, that's enough. Even if we can't serve the crown prince, but that's okay.
No need to stress. We've already saved our mind, and the people can live their lives in peace now.
I just remembered what I want to make.
The art of blood tempering. So many divine weapons created. Always start with a blade sacrifice. A true weapon has its own spirit. With my own blood, I forge a weapon with a soul.
The linger has finished. Her blood-tempered artifact. Are you still going to compete?
Mine's finished too.
This is.
But you're out of your mind, seriously. She made a blood-tempered artifact, and you just made some crummy kitchen knife?
Son-in-law, this kitchen knife.
A few days ago, I mentioned to Guyan that the old knife just wasn't cutting it anymore. So he must have wanted to make me one that works better.
Are you kidding me? I was hoping you'd pull off a miracle and win us a chance to serve the crown prince. You and Dick's sister are just so proper with each other. Why don't you two just go shut the door and mess around in private later? Why do it now, of all times? You.
I put my blood-tempered artifact in this bed.
And you just made a kitchen knife.
Knives and weapons are just tools. There's no such thing as better or worse.
I actually thought before that you inherited the Blade Master's true skills. Turns out, you're just some son-in-law who can't see past romance. I'm not even a fraction of what the Blade Master was.
Then how would you even know what the Blade Master was really like?
The Blade Master would never use a kitchen knife to summon a weapon's soul.
Big sister, he's not worthy. Crown Prince.
Forget it. Let's not compete anymore. Yes, I was wrong about him.
He totally wasted such a golden opportunity.
And let's go.
No, that's not this feeling.
It's the resonance of a weapon's soul. Hold on. Tiangong Workshop always keeps its word. We never go back on a promise. This round still needs to be decided.
Senior sister.
Being able to serve the crown prince
is something countless smiths can only dream of. He made a kitchen knife to embarrass us. And we're still giving him a chance?
If he wins, but doesn't beat my Bloodforged weapon, then the chance is off the table. But if he uses that kitchen knife and actually beats me, then I'll introduce him to the Crown Prince. Wouldn't Dali then have divine help on its side?
You want to compete with me? Fine. If you guys go back on your word, The stakes need to double. If I win, this is the last round, period. From today on, the Hotel Workshop is never allowed to mess with the Ming manor again.
Senior sister's blood-forged holy weapon is unmatched in the world. If you can win with that kitchen knife, I'll let everyone at mine. A manor call you Grandpa.
That kitchen knife is glowing. It's definitely not ordinary. If he really is a blade god, this match will settle it once and for all.
All right. I agree to all your terms, but only if you can win this round.
This is senior sister's blood-forged holy weapon. A beak soaring across the heavens. No one can rival it. Senior sister. Senior sister. Senior sister. Senior sister. Senior sister.
This is the weapon soul of a blood-forged holy weapon.
So powerful.
We're in trouble now.
To wear with a cheap kitchen knife, you get a weapon soul. He's bound to lose.
What?
Could that actually be a dragon soul?
This kitchen knife can actually summon a weapon soul too.
To see a dragon soul in this lifetime, I can die without regrets.
It's really a dragon soul.
With such power.
No ordinary person could ever forge that.
It's him.
But there's only one blade god in this world who can do that.
We won. We won.
That's amazing.
We really won.
No way.
Wait, what in Souls Clash?
But it can only be a winner or loser. How could one devour the other? If there's really a holy weapon like that out there,
And what else is there to say?
whoever possesses the blade, God controls the world.
The blade god alone.
Already stands at the top.
Senior sister.
We've known each other for so long. I never realized he had this kind of skill.
With someone this skilled at Ming Manor. The people of the manor.
I will never have to worry about their livelihoods again. This rising dragon mace can only be the work of the blade god. Who are you really? Could you actually be the blade god?
Blade god or not, the forging, it all comes down to the heart of a true craftsman.
The spirit of the forge.
May I, as a junior, try out this artifact myself?
Don't stand on ceremony. Go ahead, take it.
To lose to a weapon like that, I admit defeat. This round's yours. You won. I keep my word. I'll recommend Gu Yan to work for the Crown Prince.
I appreciate your fall, Highness.
这是the Crown Prince. 这东西相信我伤害 to really build its reputation.
Senior sister, as a 9th grade smith, you're the only one who can stand out in front of the Crown Prince. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
If you miss it now,
It's really gone.
there are so many rules. As long as we can keep the mine safe, the folks don't have to worry about going hungry. That's enough for me. Honestly, just spending my days working the forge and making axes. Well, sounds pretty good to me.
We forged these masterpieces, but don't even think much of them. But he's definitely the master who forged that axe.
Today's contest, Mingjian Workshop won. We'll go back and tell Tiangong Studio. Just say they deserve that mine.
Senior sister, why are you telling us to go back? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm staying here. I want to learn from Master. Find out what real craftsmanship means. Master, please take me as your apprentice.
Shuang'er. Totally saw top quality material. We can't just hammer away at it. When you're working at the edge, you need skill. Go forward, put your strength into it, and keep some momentum. Our arm strength matters even more. Very good.
Master.
Of different types, fused together. What kind of technique is this?
Don't call me master. Just call me Gu Yan.
All right, Master. Darling,
I didn't really pick up that. The method you just showed me. Can you show me again?
I'll demonstrate it once more then.
then I'll give it another try.
Shuang, air. Isn't it about time to cook?
Yeah, it's time to make dinner.
I'll get started.
Let me help you.
Are we using that big cleaver? That knife is amazing. I want to see it too.
Senior brother, should we keep practicing?
Oh, you really want to keep training, huh? Go ask Gu Yan then. He's at here, Domination workshop. For Ming workshop. How could I compare?
Mozu, how could you say that?
Gu Yan, let's save our workshop, sure.
But you will always be my senior brother.
Truth is, put it frankly, looks like they're having a great time together. Why should I butt in and bother them?
Fine.
So, I lost a match. Big deal. It's been days. I still can't get over it.
So petty.
Our centrally invite Blade Master to return and forge a legendary weapon.
Our Blade Master wanders the world, long since stopped caring about worldly affairs.
Her Highness asks Blade Master to come back, to grant us a legendary weapon, save our country. I beg Blade Master to show mercy.
Forget it. Forget it. Scrap metal from our Blade Master. Take it and go. And don't come back again.
This isn't just some leftover scrap. This is clearly a legendary weapon.
I think the spirits already have a spirit of their own. If we could get the blade gods forge blood energy.
And whoever gets the blade, let us little fight, will rule the world. How come I ever get that lucky?
Now the Tiangong workshop has already sent people to Mingjian Manor to look for the best materials. Once Slinger gets to the mine, why would I ever worry that the blade god won't reappear?
Your Highness!
Is there news about the mine?
Replying to Your Highness, a senior Linger.
Speak up.
She lost. That's just how it is. A senior Linger was defeated by that blacksmith.
A kitchen knife actually grew a dragon spirit and even devoured lingers.
We're all saw it with our own eyes, so there's no mistake. It's my fault. I failed. Do you mind? For Your Highness, and left senior Linger behind at Mingjian Manor to train hard. Please punish me, Your Highness.
With someone that's skilled around, what's one mine a matter anyway? If one day he serves me. But once the blade god shows up, why would I ever worry about conquering the world? You will find someone sharp and capable, and head to Mingjian Manor again. No matter what, make sure to invite that master at the palace. To the palace. I want to see him myself.
Yes, Your Highness.
Whatever it takes. Bring Senior Linger and that annoying
Blacksmith back here.
Senior, dinner's ready.
I'm not hungry. You guys go ahead.
Adhere, you'll prove us over these few days with me. Forging takes patience. Forging takes patience. There's no need to rush.
To teach me. Of course I'll work hard to learn. This glass of wine
Is my way of toasting you, master. Come out.
You failed the task assigned by the prince. And you still have nerve to drink with these nobodies? Xiaoling.
This is how you serve the prince.
I'm training here day and night. To improve my skills, let us serve His Highness. Then why would His Highness send you here?
Who is this guy? Really?
Palace secret guard.
Looks like you do a lot more than just forge metal. You know plenty.
Enough talk. What does His Highness really want?
What Prince heard was the master of Mingjian Manor who summoned the dragon spirit. Oh, nothing but a kitchen knife. So I was ordered to come. I invite this master to the palace.
If the prince wants a divine weapon, he's got plenty of forgers at Tiangong workshop. I'm just from the country. Not good enough for the prince to notice.
Gu Yan, palace secret guards.
You are all raised as diehards in the palace.
If you want to live, don't mess with him.
Don't get all sarcastic on me. This is Mingjian Manor.
Aren't you afraid?
To show up alone?
Senior.
He's just a regular student. Why'd you hurt him?
If you won't come with me, what am I supposed to do? If I can't touch you, I have to make someone else pay.
If the prince's invitation is truly sincere, Mingjian Manor I would, of course, accept. That was the first thing you did. Let's start a fight. How can I trust you to take Gu Yan safely?
Get over it. If I wanted to kill anyone, I'd be dead by now. All I did just now was make him shut up. So how about it? Can we talk now? Everyone knows whoever gets the Blade God rules the world. Now, the prince has sent more men to hunt for the Blade God. And when he finally shows, every black god out there will follow the Blade God. Will follow the Blade God. Will follow the Blade God, serving the prince to conquer the country. All working together for glory.
How do you know? The Blade God will serve the prince.
He's the most powerful prince in the land. Besides, what blacksmith doesn't want, what blacksmith doesn't want, but to learn from the Blade God. The prince's offer is not only power and wealth, but a personal invitation to become a Blade God student. Are you sure you want to refuse?
Master, now the Blade God has been hiding for years, and maybe only the prince can find him. This really is a great chance.
There's a prince wants to recruit every blacksmith in the land. Does that mean two? You? Their lands have barely slit. A few stones. I can't even get through the workshop door. And you think you're ready to be the Blade God's apprentice? Give me a break.
Honey, your talent for forging is amazing. If you can stay here now, it's a waste. Would you go to the palace to follow the Blade God?
I've already sworn never to forge killing weapons. Unless it's absolutely necessary, I'll never do it. Not for anything. If every blacksmith just cares about fame and fortune, then how are they any different? I'll call them murderers from common murderers.
Well said. Forging weapons should be about protecting people. That's already conquest. Like the prince is bringing together all the forgers just to satisfy his ambitions. Our Mingjian manner will never agree.
Such a small-minded tease. Country bumpkin. How dare you act all righteous in front of the prince?
If His Highness only wants us to be accomplices, then I'd rather never step foot in Tiangong workshop.
Fine. You're just a couple of ingrates. Get out alive.
As long as I'm here, no one's laying a finger on anyone for the matter.
Linger.
Mingjian Manor. I shouldn't be dragged into political feuds. Today, I'll settle this with them. Once and for all.
All right. Then I'll kill you first. A traitor. Then destroy Mingjian Manor. The weapon tests at Tiangong Workshop are all for show. They can't compare to the prince's secret guards. You forged this blood-bound sacred weapon with your own hands. You should want to see just how powerful it really is. It'll help them now. Okay.
Hanye!
Stop! You really think you can stop me? But believe me, I can mess you up so bad to be disabled for life. I'm so proud you in front of the crown prince, just the same.
But you hurt them. Just because you want to force me to give in. But honestly, I don't think that's necessary at all.
Now you've finally figured it out. If you'd just listened earlier, they wouldn't have had to suffer all that.
Gu Yan, the crown prince only sent him here because he clearly has an agenda. If we really have to go to the palace, I'll go with you.
If the crown prince really values talented people, he wouldn't stoop at tricks like this.
If you really want to bring me in,
I'll go to the palace with you.
The palace is no place. A village woman like you can just show up at. And you don't go thinking being a knife-rank blacksmith makes you some big shot.
You.
I don't need any of you coming along. Because today, the only person walking out of here alive is him.
Kid, don't waste your breath while trying to threaten me. You must have spent way too long, cooped up in this compound. I'm completely clueless about what it's really like outside. If you want to mess with me, maybe ask Shelling Air first. Us inner palace guards are like those useless sweet lodgers from your Tiangong workshop.
Master, please don't. These palace guards are way above our level. And even if everyone here teamed up, we might not be their match.
Gu Yan, don't do anything stupid. If we really can't avoid this today, I'll figure something out and go to the palace with you. The crown prince wants you on his side, but he's not going to destroy you outright.
Your wife is ready to risk her life with you, and you're still thinking about fighting me?
Who said I want to fight you?
The Huoyun flower from the Ming Sect's Xintas. Have you made up your mind?
You really want to go against the Ming sect?
What's your relationship to the Ming Sect?
What? They said the Ming Sect. How did you get involved with them?
The Ming sect's power spans across 10 neighboring countries. Even the government keeps their distance. What makes you so sure the Saintus will come help you?
The Ming sect has been hiding up in these mountains for years. As soon as our Saintus sees this Huoyun flower, she'll definitely show up.
The Ming Sect. Martial arts clans out there. After all these years in the mountains. How did you even get in touch with them?
You're crazy. Totally insane. I pile guards killers without second thought. And you really think this night is on stall for time?
Believe it or not, that's up to you.
Cut the act. The Ming Sect folks. We don't even care about the 10 nations nearby. As if they ever risk their lives for a nobody blacksmith like you. Trying to mess with me. I'll send you to hell right now.
Whoa, this Mingjian manor really is hopping today.
So you're the Saintess of the Ming Sect?
But he can't even recognize me in this outfit. It seems like your crown prince really doesn't take the Ming Sect seriously. With what little experience you've got, you think you can take on the sword god? How about this? Over to meet your crown prince myself. Both guarding you. You sure do care about them. So how come I never see you care about me at all?
It all happened so fast. You were the only one I could call in.
For you, I'd walk through fire or blades. It just takes one word from you.
Saintess, I'm only here on the Crown Prince's orders. To invite Gu Yan to the palace. Well, there's no beef between us, so why attack me?
You should be glad your blade didn't touch him just now. Otherwise, that arrow wouldn't have just gone through your hand.
The palace guards are all trained to die for their posts. If you want to block me, fine. Let's die together then.
Come on. If you really have the guts, just kill me.
Of course I won't kill you. I'm letting you live, so you can bring a message to the Crown Prince in person. The Sword God is no killer, and you all better stop messing with Gu Yan. Otherwise, the next one to die will be him. Get lost! I was scared to death just now.
Are you guys okay?
We're fine.
Madam, it's all over. The bad guys are gone.
Thank you, Saintess, for your help.
Gu Yan. That was incredible. That's the real living Saintess of the Ming Sect right there. When did you get involved with her?
Didn't you?
Take Linger on as your disciple. So, can you take me on as your disciple too?
What? You married a wife. Even took a young female apprentice. So what am I to you? In your eyes? Gu Yan, is there any conscience left in you? You were the one who said you wanted. That's the only reason I stopped chasing after you. And now look. You're surrounded by women. What do you take my feelings for?
But it's not what you think.
You better remember who helped you save their lives. I don't care. Either way, right now, you owe me a favor. If you want to settle this debt, you'll have to agree to the thing I asked you to do before.
I've told you already. I only make farming tools, not weapons.
But in this situation, you don't really have a choice anymore.
What happened?
Ming Jiao just received word of some supernatural phenomenon in the southwest. The Gate of Void has appeared.
The Gate of Void? Since anyone saw it? How did it suddenly show up?
Right now, there's no time to stress about why it appeared. Once the Gate of Void fully opens, the ancient beast will come through, and the world will be thrown into chaos. Now, even Ming Jiao, the instant call for the martial lines here, getting ready to go crush the threat in Jincheng. Gu Yan, are you still refusing to step up?
This concerns all living beings. Here at Mingjin Manor, we absolutely can't just stand back and watch. Son-in-law, none of us can match your forging skills. You need to take the lead on this.
Husband, these past few days, Linger and I have learned a lot from you. This time, I'm going with you.
Master, I'm going too.
Those beasts could reappear at any moment. We need to set out immediately
and find the Martial Alliance leader.
I failed to bring back that blacksmith, and I'm ready to accept my punishment.
One blacksmith, with such a noble heart. I am the crown prince, but all I ever think about is ruling the land. It's honestly ridiculous. Forget it. I'm done looking for the Blade Master. The Gate of Void is open now. I just hope the Blade Master can see what's happening in the world and come out of hiding. Save all these people.
Looks like the Martial Alliance leader is bringing in heroes from everywhere to fight these ancient beasts. Even some warriors from abroad have shown up.
Excuse me, your wine is here.
The old man, the leader, is inside. Come on, I'll show you.
About the payment for this wine.
You should feel lucky, Islet. You buy me wine.
I'm the renowned Blade Master. I'm not short of your little bottle of wine money.
Even if you are the Blade Master, you can't just take what you want by force. This bottle of wine costs more than my family's. Isn't that basically driving people to despair?
The ancient beasts are about to appear. What good is hoarding your lung?
Oh, the stash of money.
If it weren't for me, forging this legendary weapon, by every one of us
would be dead.
The real Blade Master would never bully the common folk. I can't believe I used to think he was some kind of master. I guess I was totally blind.
You're the real Blade Master that's been in hiding for years.
Some scoundrel.
Just a reputation. It's not important.
About him bullying the people.
That I cannot forgive.
If the revered Blade Master just bullies regular folks, then how are you any different from those? The man-eating ancient beasts are both monsters.
No way. You dare insult me?
What do you want a beating?
This old man, I was just telling the truth. So why get so worked up?
How dare you slander the Blade Master like this? Let go of the Blade Master right now.
Kid, where did you come from?
Trying to play the hero?
I'm no hero, but just someone who stands up when something's unjust.
Some kind of vigilante, huh? I've come out of hiding to save everyone. And now,
I end up the villain.
you're out.
Just stop. This old man did nothing to you, but yet you threatened him with violence. You can see for themselves who's the real villain.
Take my advice, don't poke your nose in.
If you piss off the Blade Master,
But nobody will deal with those ancient beasts, and you won't be able to handle the consequences.
It's just a so-called fake swordmaster. What's there to be afraid of?
You got a lot of nerve.
The Swordmaster has been in hiding for years. Now he cares about the safety of the people.
So he's come back.
And you, just some nobody. You dare question the Swordmaster?
Honey.
Why are you saying he's a fake?
Master. That's not something you should say lightly. What if your guess is wrong? And we end up pissing off the Swordmaster. Then when the ancient beast shows up, there really won't be anyone left to stop it.
See?
even those two women
know what's up. And you still dare challenge me?
Why wouldn't I? After all, you're not the real Swordmaster, are you? Even the Crown Prince offered a fortune to get the Swordmaster to come out of hiding, but it didn't work. The Swordmaster doesn't care about wealth or status, so why would he bother taking some poor person's money?
The Swordmaster said, there's a chance to pay the people back. Besides, the Swordmaster will give us legendary weapons. With that in our hands, how could it be fake? I think you're just trying. Use the chaos to become famous. That's how it is. Don't blame me for being the one to deal justice.
I'll show you what justice looks like.
How dare you act up in front of the Swordmaster?
I'll make you pay for being blind.
You brat.
I'll have you impersonate the Swordmaster.
Everyone, we're all here to seal away the ancient beast. Why fight among ourselves?
Leader, they showed disrespect. The Swordmaster first. Should we just stand by and watch?
Leader, I'm not trying to make this hard on you.
Since they say I'm a fake, then I guess I'll have to prove who I am. Let's have a contest with weapons we've made ourselves. If my weapon is even a little stronger, you have to admit, I'm the Swordmaster.
The weapons the Swordmaster gave us are already among the top 10. His own weapon is already known as the best of the best. Is there really any point to a match? I bet these nobodies don't even have a weapon of their own.
I didn't catch your name, kid.
Gu Yan, from Famous Blade Manor.
Since you're questioning the Swordmaster's identity, are you willing to take part in this match?
Master, let me do it. If he's real, I'll give up on following the Swordmaster. So if he's a fake, then today, I'll be the one to lay down the law.
This match is just to test the weapons. Nobody gets hurt.
A rookie girl made a weapon, and she thinks it can hurt me?
Swordmaster,
Cut the crap. Let me show you what a blood-forged relic can do.
What a joke, your so-called blood-forged relic. Is as brittle as sugarcane. With skills like that, you dare question the sword master?
His weapon
Actually broke my blood-forged relic.
that kind of skill is at least on par with master. Does that mean, is he really the sword master?
Yeah, honey.
Her linger is a level 9 smith at the very least. How could her blood-forged relic break so easily?
Master. His weapon is the real deal.
Could he be?
Whether I'm...
The sword master is up to the weapon to prove. Oh, now, I got more to say.
I haven't tried my weapon yet.
Wow. Now, this weapon's interesting.
Swordmaster, you've really got to. I'll put on a show for them.
All right. A day I'll teach you by example. Time you all saw. There's always someone stronger out there. Let's go.
Hang long mace.
My husband's Kanglong mace. Oh, it's forged. Using the sword master's method. The Kanglong mace can break any weapon out there. His sword. Probably can't compete.
Didn't the sword master already gift the Kanglong mace to Jin country? So how do you have it? Even if it looks the same.
It can never be the real thing. I had something special. From the sword master. Look, the sword master's sword is still perfectly fine.
The Kanglong mace.
It's also not a weak spot of any weapon, right?
I don't have enough drug. So why?
Can't it break the sword?
Because the sword he's holding doesn't have any weak spots at all.
Not bad, kid. You could see that.
Master. What does that mean?
Because I made that sword myself.
What? You're saying?
The Kanglong mace is your creation too?
Exactly.
First I forged the Kanglong mace, then made this nearly perfect sword. With that kind of talent is anything but ordinary.
Honey, does that mean you're actually...
You guys are dreaming. I'm the real sword god. Now you're tripping out, pretending to be him. You just want to take advantage of this disaster. And defended 5.
To scam people out of their money by showing off.
I don't need to pretend to be the sword god, and I have no other agenda. The reason I'm exposing you is because that blade in your hand won't work against the Gate of the Void. The ancient holy beast. If it weren't for the enhancement from blood tempered artifact, no one could possibly stand against it. You pretend to be the sword god, or maybe that's just fraud. But if it ends up getting innocent people killed, can you really take that responsibility?
Kid. The Gate of the Void is about to open. If you're not actually the sword god, you absolutely can't show off and risk it.
So quit doubting me. I'm telling you, I am the real sword god. Listen, kid, I'll admit that your Kanglong Jian is pretty impressive. But I couldn't even break my treasured sword. So what? You think you're going to use that thing to take on an ancient beast?
The Gate of the Void will open in 3 days. Before that, you just need to forge a blood-tempered weapon. What's so hard about that?
For sure, hold yourself. There's plenty of materials. In the backyard of this inn, I'd really like to see what you managed to forge. In 3 days.
Let's go. Leader. Sorry for the trouble we'll cause these next 3 days.
It's all for getting rid of the beast.
We're all willing to help.
I'm honestly very grateful.
Hold on, sir. Don't be angry.
If he ends up blind, not even God himself can save him.
Master, can you be honest? Can you be honest? With me? Are you really?
The sword god. Don't worry. I'll forge a blood-tempered blade, and I'll take down that ancient beast.
Wu Shuang, you've been married to Master for so many years. You must know him the best. Can you tell me, is he really the sword god?
For these past years, I've been focusing on learning how to forge. My husband, because of being seen as a live-in son-in-law, has gotten a lot of looks. He runs a forge down the mountain, mostly just making farm tools. But I'm sure, no matter if he's the sword god or not, if he says he'll do something, he never fails.
Yeah, the Master said he could beat the ancient beast, so I know he can do it.
Forging weapons should be to protect home and country, not to kill and plunder. I once swore, but now
The time has come.
I've forged many weapons before. Sometimes without realizing, I became an accomplice to countless killings. I've also witnessed human suffering and was lucky enough to gain the respect of many.
Thank you, Patriarch. All generations of Jin Kingdom are willing to give everything for the Sword God.
Give everything.
But now that the world is in danger, since I have the skill, it's my duty to step up. Because a weapon is never right or wrong. It's always about who uses it and how.
Old friend, it's been a long time.
You took the best materials. I spent 3 whole days, and all you made was a sword?
A blade is just metal. It becomes great because of its owner. A gentleman brings honor to his sword.
Stop acting so mysterious. When you actually managed to slay that ancient beast, then you can talk about all this noble stuff.
The Gate of the Void is about to open. Sword God, please. Save all living things.
All right.
He's right on time.
I'm going to show you the difference between a junk in your hand and a real artifact.
A Blade Master has sealed the Gate of the Void.
His heavenly thunder actually got destroyed by the beast.
Ancient divine beasts, only the Blade Master's secret weapon can keep them in check. Go now, using the Gate of the Void. They can't be sealed anymore. Are you really the Blade Master or not? The weapons you gave us were obviously crafted by the Blade Master's hand. This. What on earth is going on here? Sika, what the hell happened? Why'd you end up making the beast even angrier?
It's not my fault. It's all the Blade Master's fault.
This precious blade was stolen from his mansion.
I told you a long time ago, but you all just wouldn't believe me.
The Blade Master has retired. I just wanted to use his fame to score some free meals. I messed up.
Hurry up and return all the money and goods you
Scammed from us. I want to return it, but now the ancient beast has already been provoked. If we don't break open that gate, we're all dead right here.
Babe.
Now, you can save everyone.
The Master.
Seal the blood pact. Quick.
Even the Blade Master's secret weapon couldn't break it. So this Gate of the Void, what good is that broken? The sword you're holding?
And that sword he has. That is something I casually forged for the page boys to use. Of course, I can't seal the Gate of the Void.
Come on. Is this really the time to keep pretending? Look, as soon as that ancient beast breaks out, we're all finished.
What do we do?
No way. Because I am the Blade Master.
Blade Master. Now that the beast is pissed off. It was only forged 3 days ago. Can you really guarantee a one-shot win? If that beast gets loose, the world will be plunged into chaos.
Even if he's truly the Blade Master, and he's been retired for years, how could he still be the same?
But I never stopped working. All these years, axes and hoes.
The mighty Blade Master has been reduced to a blacksmith. We're screwed. We're all screwed. Today, we're gonna die here.
Babe.
I believe in you.
Do it.
Blood forging technique. So many legendary weapons. The sword must be consecrated first. Legendary weapons have souls. With my blood.
I forge a blade with soul and spirit.
With my heart as the forge.
With my blood as the flame.
Every awe-inspiring wonder
Falls before the power of this blade.
It's done. Master.
It's broken. It's broken. It's broken.
We did it. We won. Awesome.
Babe.
Thank you, Blade Master, for quelling the ancient divine beast with your blood-forged weapon.
All the martial artists in the world are willing to honor you as our leader.
I have no interest in being anyone's leader, nor do I want to part in any martial arts power struggle. That's not my path. I just want a quiet life in the mountains. As long as there's peace, I'm happy forging axes. Just being a blacksmith is enough for me.
Gu Yan, Master, wait for us.